Hi, welcome back to a mind map therapeutic, psychotherapeutic video for anxiety. And in this video, we're going to look at putting together a toolkit for anxiety. Now, when I'm working with my clients in the counselling practice, it's nice for them not only to be able to ground themselves when they're with me through some of the exercises and breathing exercises that we do and some of the talking therapy that goes on throughout our time together, but also it's nice for them to be able to feel grounded and safe and in control of their anxiety when they're not in the room with me and when they're in tricky situations. So I encourage them to put together a little toolkit for anxiety. And that toolkit, it really has items in it that are associated with our senses. So it's what you can see, what you can feel, what you can smell, what you can taste, what you can hear. And it's something that you can put together and take with you. So if you're in a tricky situation in an airport, you don't like flying or just about to go into an interview, you can go and sit in the toilet for a minute with your little toolkit. Put it in your handbag, put it in your briefcase, put it in your duffel bag. And we're going to work very much in the somatic yoga that we do with what we can feel. But today I want you to think about what you want to put into your toolkit. So for what you can see, maybe an item that you like to look at that means something to you that makes you feel quite relaxed. That might be a picture, it might be something you brought back from holiday, it might be a small, it might be might be your favourite pen, it doesn't matter, okay? But it's something that you can take with you. And then when it comes to what you can feel, now you could use the pen, use that as something you can feel, or you could choose a pebble or a gem or a piece of cloth, anything, it doesn't matter. But it needs to be something that you decide to put in your toolkit. When it comes to what you can smell, now, sometimes you can just be in your environment, and I would say to clients, okay, what can you smell in the room? And maybe I've had coffee earlier, and they'll go, I can smell coffee. But you might like to take a handkerchief with some lavender on it, or if you're not into carrying lavender around with you, another smell that you want to have in there. It could be some aftershave, it could be some perfume, it could be an essential oil, whatever. And it doesn't have to be a lot of, it doesn't have to be overpowering. And what can you hear? Now this can be a little bit more difficult to put in your toolkit, but I would say, how many of us have headphones and a phone, listen to podcasts, listen to mindfulness tapes, and we could put our little earbuds in. So you can at times tap into what you can hear. If that's not available, start to really listen to what's in your environment, the tapping of someone on a keyboard, a car coming past. And what you can taste. Now an easy one here is to put some mints into your bag or something similar that you like the taste of. But putting this little toolkit together and familiarising yourself with it when you're at home, when you're doing your breathing exercises, which we may come to later, means that you feel connected to those items that connect you to those senses. And this is so important because when we're in anxiety mode, we're in fight flight, we're in the sympathetic nervous system, and we want to engage with the parasympathetic nervous system, which is your rest and digest. And those ones are really associated and can be brought a little bit more into play in the rest and digest when we anchor ourselves to some of our senses, especially if they're familiar. So if you're using a mint or an opal fruit as you ground yourself on the mat, it connects with how you ground yourself on the mat or on your chair or on your sofa. So think about what you want to put in your little toolkit, go away and prepare it, and then we will talk in other videos a little bit more about both the sympathetic, parasympathetic and the vagus nerve and how that influences our anxiety and our mood. So hopefully I will see you again for another one of our videos back on the mat.